Well, good morning. Today is Sunday, December 6th. It is my goddaughter's 22nd birthday. She doesn't watch my channel. What does that mean? You got that right. She doesn't get a song. No, she doesn't get a song. She just graduated from college and now she's going to pharmacy school. She wants to be a pharmacist. But anyway, her name is Beth. I did say happy birthday to her on Facebook, and I did send her a private message, but that's as much as she's getting from, well, on a card, but that's as much as she's getting from me. But Michelle Zerber has a birthday today, so I'm going to sing to Michelle. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Michelle, happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. My cup is in the way. My water cup. Get that out of the shot. Well, like it's still trying to be, it's like, let's try to peek in there. But we have anniversaries today. Oh, so many people got married today. Today is Anita over at Chit Chat Paddywhack. Anita and Steve Johnson. It's their anniversary. I think it's their 12th, I think. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, Steve and Anita have a great anniversary. I feel bad for you because I know your perfect anniversary spot today would be Disneyland. But she's in California, and I think they're on lockdown. Try to enjoy the day, Anita. But it's also Susan and Grady Edenfield. It's their birthday too. Or birthday. It's their anniversary. So Susan and Grady, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, happy anniversary. It's also Steve and Valerie Reese's anniversary. And it's Sunday, so I'm sure they're doing some sort of charity work because I have never seen such angels on earth like those two. They do so much mission work, and they do it all year round. Valerie, you guys are angels on earth. You really are. You truly are. But it's their anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. 3 anniversaries on the same day. How nice. So I hope you all, 6 of you, have a piece of cake and have a good time. Make a special dinner. Enjoy yourselves today. I was very happy yesterday. I had a 1.6 loss. And so I decided that the reason I had such a great loss is I had a menu plan that I followed. So right about here, I'm going to insert a clip of my menu plan for the week. And I do plan on following it because it did work. So let's check this menu plan out. Okay, it worked for me last week, so I'm going to try it again this week. Last week I lost 1.8 pounds. I had to change the days of the week because the calendar I had started on Saturday. Joan had made this special for me, but I know her new ones are different, but I had these extra ones, so I just figured I'd change the days of the week. So today for breakfast, I'm going to have a half a cup of oatmeal, a quarter cup of milk, a hard-boiled egg, and some tea for 2 points. For lunch, I'm going to have a veggie platter with some fruit and 3 naan bread and 2 tablespoons of my dip for 6. And for dinner, I'm going to bake a piece of chicken. I'm going to have a baked potato. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of sour cream. I'm going to have a sugar-free pudding, and I'm going to have some kind of veggies of some sort for 9 points. So Sunday's thing, I get 23 points a day because I'm on the blue plan. So I'm going to use 17 points. I might have a snack somewhere in the day. I don't know. I don't think so, but we'll see. For breakfast tomorrow, I'm going to have a veggie omelet, 3 slices of bacon for 2 points, a couple berries and a grapefruit, and my tea for 2 points. For lunch, I'm going to have an ounce of cheese. I have some Vermont cheddar cheese that I'm going to have an ounce of. I love pickles and cheese. I just love pickles and cheese, which is remind me of a story. I'll tell it one day, not today. Well, maybe I'll tell it today. Yeah, I'm going to tell it today. 4 points for the cracker. Well, by now you've already heard it. Ta-da! Anyway, and some crackers for 4 points and sugar-free Jell-O. So my lunch is going to be 8 points. For dinner, I'm going to have a salad. I'm going to bake an extra piece of chicken today, so I'm going to put the chicken on the salad. I'm going to have a half a cup of cottage cheese. My salad dressing is 3 points. And I'm probably going to put some croutons and olives on it for 5. So it's 11 points. So I'm using 21 points on Monday. On Tuesday, I'm going to have a cup of Cheerios. I enjoyed that so much the other day. And a cup of 2% milk for 5 points. And I'm going to have a grapefruit and some tea. That's 8 points. I'm going to have, for lunch, I'm going to have an egg salad sandwich. The eggs are 0. The Miracle Whip, I use a tablespoon of Miracle Whip for 1 point. I use the Aunt Millie's 35 bread for 2 points. And I'll probably have like some cucumbers and tomatoes. So that's 3 points. And for dinner, I'm going to make myself a pork chop. I'm going to have some rice. I think it's a 1/4 cup of rice. I have to check. But I'm going to have some rice for 5 points. Some veggies, and again, another sugar-free Jell-O. I plan on drinking this week the passion tea that, the Starbucks imitation passion tea that Joan's Pointed Plate had put me onto. I love it. It's delicious. But my date is 20 points on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I'm going to have some eggs, my berries, my tea. I'm going to have a half of a bagel for 4 points and a tablespoon of peanut butter for 3 points. So it's a 7-point breakfast. For lunch, I'm going to have a half a cup of cottage cheese with some pineapple and probably some tomatoes and cucumbers for 3 points. And for dinner, because Jim's working afternoons next week, so I'm just going to have some kind of tuna with some Jell-O and tea, Miracle Whip. I'm going to put it on a mission wrap. And I'm going to make that dessert I like with the bananas and the strawberries and the Miracle Whip and the graham crackers for 6. So it's a 19-point day on Wednesday. On Thursday, I'm going to have some pancakes for 5 points, my sugar-free syrup for 1, my bacon for 2, and some tea and an egg for 8 points. For lunch, I'm going to have another veggie platter with my dip and a sugar-free Jell-O for 3 points. And for dinner, I'm going to have chicken stir-fry, which is 0, some rice again for 7 points, or 5 points, and my pudding for 2, so it's 7 points, 18 points. And on Friday, I'm going to have some waffles, some sugar-free syrup. That's 6-point breakfast. For lunch, I'm going to have some cheese. I might have pickles again. I don't know. But I'm going to make a salad with some dressing for 3 points. So it's 7. And for dinner, I'm going to have another tuna fish sandwich with the Miracle Whip mission wrap for 2 points and some veggies. So it's a 16-point. I eat light on Friday for religious reasons, not because it's the day before my wedding. The day before my weigh-in. I don't eat meat on Fridays. I can eat meat on Fridays. It's an old Catholic tradition, but I've been my whole life not eating meat on Fridays, so I just don't eat meat. And my family, we always just fasted on Fridays, so I just followed that plan. And then on Saturday, I'm going to have a bowl of Wheaties and some milk for 12 points. I'm going to have some chili for lunch, crackers and lemonade for 8 points. And for dinner, I'm going to go to Panera and get the 10 veggie soup, which I really liked, which is... I think I put 0, but I think it's 1. I have to look that up. But their roll that they give you is 5 points. And then I'm going to make another batch of that passion lemonade, and so I'm going to have that for 5 points. So I'm about 2 points over on Saturday. I forgot to list my extra stuff, but you know what it is. It's like eggs or cheese sticks and things, but we'll see how I do. But I think I'll do pretty well. Definitely. I think it's going to work. I really do think it's going to work. Then also, I just distracted that there's mail on a Sunday. And the town that I'm at, sometimes they deliver on Sunday, which they shouldn't. I don't know why they do, but I think it's just special delivery things. I don't know. Remember them days, special delivery? Remember back in the day when you used to get 2 mail deliveries the week of Christmas, like the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. They'd come in the morning to deliver the mail, and then they'd come at night and deliver the mail because you got so many Christmas cards. Those were the days, my friend, they thought they'd never end, but they did. So anyway, that's my menu plan, and I do plan on following that this week because I was very successful. And then also, I wanted to share a survey with you because Jim and I have a disagreement over how this particular Christmas calendar works. So I'm not going to tell you who thinks which way, so you have to figure it out. But I just like to know which way you think is the right way. So here's a little clip to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, settle a disagreement. One of us thinks that we should say that today is the 6th, and so the little orange part of the nose should be on the 6th, and the other person thinks it should be on the 24th because there are 24 days left till Christmas. So we're taking a survey. Should we be doing it the actual day of the week or how many days till Christmas? Okay, in the comments below, let me know which way it should be going. There's a little bit of money riding on this. $5 to be exact. And the winner's going to get $5. So whoever gets the most votes gets the $5. And I will let you know on Wednesday who gets the $5, because I'll leave it till Wednesday, my comments section on that survey to see. But as I told you on the menu plan, one of the days I'm going to have some cheese and pickles. And I had a story. When I was pregnant with Jimmy, I was working at this little fruit market, which I told you about. It reminded me of when I was watching West Virginia Running Down. He was having some of his, was it apple cinnamon wine that he made? Or it was apple wine, and he put a cinnamon stick. That was it. It was apple wine, and he put a cinnamon stick on the bottom of the thing. And he was just asking if anybody made their own wine. I remember when I worked at this little market, Pola's Market, I wasn't 21. But to sell liquor, you could be 18. And I never drank until I was in my 20s, and then I realized that I can't drink because I don't know how to stop. So the only way to not stop, have to worry about stopping, is not starting, so I don't start. I'll have an occasional glass of wine, but vodka's my drink. Vodka's my drink. I can drink it straight out of the bottle, and I drink it like water, so I know that I can't drink, so I don't drink it. But anyway, when I worked at this little particular fruit market, my friends all drank, and I never drank, and they all smoked pot, and I never smoked pot. It just never interested me. I think for the fact that I had convulsions, that I didn't like the way my body felt, and so I think that was one of the reasons I never wanted to start drinking or start doing pot, because I just knew how I felt when I had a convulsion, and I knew how I felt when I came out of the convulsion, and I'm thinking, why do I want to alter my body state? I've been there, done that, didn't like it. So I never did it. But the law in Michigan then, and I think it is still now, is you have to be 18 to sell liquor, but you have to be 21 to purchase liquor. And back in the day, Boone's Farm was like a big wine drink, because it was like a kind of like a pop kind of tasting wine. It wasn't like a connoisseur kind of wine. It was just like a let's smoke pot and drink wine kind of wine type of thing. And so we weren't old enough to purchase it, but I worked in a store, and I was legally able to sell it. So I would sell it to myself. Kind of went around the long way around the law, and I would purchase the wine for my friends and then sneak it out of the store. But anyway, so I worked at this store. I started there when I was 18, and I worked there until 3 days before Jimmy was born in 1972. So I worked there till I was 22 years old. So I worked there for 4 years. And I would bring stuff home for us. And Jim, like I said, when Jim and I got married, we didn't have a lot of furniture. We had the furniture that Jim's mother had given us. We didn't have a lot of stuff. And we were trying to save our money for having the baby, because we were going to have Jimmy. And we used to make our dinners. And Jim always just liked sandwiches, bologna sandwiches. He still to this day eats bologna sandwiches like they're going out of style. And he would have his bologna sandwich, and he'd have his pop or whatever, and we'd sit in bed and watch TV. I was craving with Jimmy pickles, hamburger dill chip pickles with some cheese and lemonade. And what I would do, it's very gross, is I would get a big jar of the hamburger dill chip pickles, and I would put them in a cereal bowl, and I would just like half full up with the pickles. And then back then you'd buy the lemonade, the frozen concentrate. I think you can still do it, but I don't know. It's the frozen concentrate, and you were supposed to add 4 1/4 cups of water to the lemonade to make it. I liked it really, really tart, so I would make the lemonade with just barely two cans of water and stir it up. Okay, now this is when it gets gross. I would take the big cereal bowl of hamburger dill chip pickles, and I would pour a little bit of the pickle juice over the top of it, just to cover it. And then I would pour the rest of it to the top of the bowl with the lemonade. And then I'd mush it all together, and then I'd cut up a piece of cheese, some cheese, and I'd have my glass of lemonade, and we'd sit and watch TV, and I would eat that for my dinner. I would have pickles and lemonade and cheese, and that would be my dinner. And Jimmy doesn't like pickles. I don't know why. I had them so often, but I had them very, very often. But and it didn't really gross Jim out either, which was really odd too. So we had the smell of lemonade, pickles, and bologna sandwiches in our bedroom. If that's not sex-inducing, I don't know what is. It's like, oh. But anyway, I ate that right up until the day I had Jimmy. And then after I had Jimmy and I came home from the hospital, this was a disappointment too, because I only gained 24 pounds with Jimmy. Jimmy weighed 10 pounds. And when he was born, the doctor kept saying, oh, we're going to have a big one, we're going to have a big one. I says, he damn well better weigh more than 9 pounds, because I bet my brother-in-law $10 he was going to weigh more than 9 pounds. And he says, well, let's see how much he weighs, and he was 10 pounds. And so I was so excited, because I thought, well, I'm going to go home with a really good loss. No, because of all the fluids, because I had convulsions when I had him. They had to pump me up with stuff and all that. I came home, I didn't lose not 1 pound, not 1 pound. But I did get it off afterwards. So, but Carol, or no, was it Carol Johnson? Yeah, Carol Johnson wanted to know what my favorite Christmas gift was. It's not really a story, but I already told you a story with the pickles and lemonade. But I had bought back in the 70s from Home Interior a nativity set. And, you know, I'll put a little picture of it here. Okay, we've moved the manger to a safer location so that Jim will not knock into it. So anyway, I had got this nativity set in the 70s, and we used to have it on this little table that was over by Jim's chair. And he was walking by it probably 3-4 years ago, and for some reason, I don't know how he did it or whatever, he hit one of the wise men, and it fell on the floor and his head fell off, and it kind of shattered. Jim did try to fix them, but there was no hope. There was just no hope. And so then I kind of looked, half looked, to see if I could find the wise man, that, you know, just to get the one, but you can't get just the one, you know, you got to buy the set, and, you know, it's so much money because it was from back in the 70s. And so every year, for the first 2 years, I kept saying, well, you know, I really like that one wise man that fell off. And then Jim says, yeah, okay, whatever. And then last Christmas, I wasn't really expecting too much. You know, I didn't really have a great list. I didn't, you know, whatever. But Jim had looked for years and years and years, and he was able to find the one wise man. Or as Jim calls it, wise guy. Very disrespectful. But Jim calls them the wise guys. But this is my favorite gift because I know how much trouble he went to. Now, I am just assuming that he only bought the one. But knowing Jim, he probably bought all 3 and has the other 2 packed away somewhere just in case they break. But now we've moved the manger set to a safe location where Jim can't knock into it anymore. But that is one of my favorite gifts. Jim gives good, like I said, you'll hear a story one day about the crappiest gift. But Jim always gives me really good gifts, very thoughtful gifts. And this was very thoughtful for me because, you know, I know how hard he had to look to find just this one particular wise man. So anyway, that's my favorite, what do you call it? Carol Johnson, that's my favorite Christmas gift so far. I mean, I've had a lot of favorite Christmas gifts, but that one was one of my favorite. So, okay, I'm going to attend my Mass services now and get this video. Well, I'm going to get this video up and then attend my Mass services, which is nice because it's on YouTube. I can go when I want. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. As always, stay safe. Like, comment, subscribe, share.